If I had one wish, then I would wish that I could Photoshop plane liveries all day long. Well, I actually could, but I have other videos to make. But anyways, how are you guys doing, man? I hope you guys are doing well, and I welcome you all to another Photoshop video. And in this one, I decided to Photoshop the Southwest Airlines livery on the Boeing 787, and there are two reasons for this. The first reason is because of the incident that occurred a few days back, you know, with the engine explosion, and it's basically hot news at the moment. And the second reason is that the 787 is a very beautiful plane, and I think that every livery that appears on the plane complements it very well. So I thought, why not combine them both and see what we get, right? I mean, regarding delivery, at first I thought it would be complicated, but it's actually very simple. All it is 4 main colours, and the hardest part of the whole thing was trying to get the curvature of the lines right. So as you can see on the tail and the rear end of the fuselage, the lines are curving slightly, and if I didn't get them correct, then it would appear as a massive flaw. I think I spent at least a good half an hour trying to get that correct, but I think I managed it in the end, which you'll see in a short while. I mean, I have to say I thoroughly enjoyed this one. Oh yeah guys, let me tell you something. So basically last night I was asleep and I suddenly woke up to loud noises. I was like, what the hell is going on? Is one of my family members awake? Because I could hear loud talking, which was unusual. I guess I was still half asleep at that time because I didn't really understand what was going on. But I came to realize that it was actually my neighbor speaking really loud on the phone. And I'm not joking when I say this, he was literally on the phone from 2 AM all the way until 6:30 AM. I was like, what the hell? I was getting bare angry, banging on the wall so he could hear me, but I guess he was in his own world. And it sounded like he was having a midlife crisis or something, man. I don't know who he was speaking to. Anyways, I couldn't sleep during the whole duration, so I decided to make a video. But I couldn't make my videos where I speak because everyone was asleep. So I decided to make a livery video during that period. So I guess it was time well spent, otherwise I would have spent the whole time staring at the ceiling. So anyways, back to this. So as you can see, we're nearly done and I'm currently polishing up the doors. On the picture, the doors have a white lining around them. At first I was like, allow it, let's just leave it. But it didn't really look that great. So I went around the door linings with a brush tool and coloured them in white. To save time, I just copied one door and pasted it onto the others. And the same with the Southwest text. Getting the positioning of it was quite tricky. If I placed it at one place, then looked at the picture, it would be a few pixels here and there. And then I coloured in the parts that cover the text in black to show the windows. Because the text isn't completely overlaid on the fuselage, there are gaps in the writing between the main components. So yeah, after all that was left was adding the finishing touches. Making sure everything looked great as best as it could, add the small southwest.com writing on the engine cover, and that's it basically. And here's the final version. So what are your thoughts on this, guys? I think it actually looks okay. I think it looks quite good, you know, considering the amount of time I spent on it, which was like at least a good 1.5 hours. The title, the Southwest title, could do a bit of work, and it really gives you an impression of what Southwest Airlines 787 would look like if they had it in their fleet. Anyways guys, tell me what your thoughts are on this. What do you think I should improve, or what should I remove, or anything basically. And if you have any suggestions on future videos, then let me know in the comments below. I know there are a few people who have asked for Aer Lingus and Pan Am. I'll shortly be getting through them all, hopefully by next week. And just stay patient guys, and I'll get back to you very soon. So yeah guys, share your thoughts, add your comments, and I'll see you guys in the next Photoshop video. Stay safe, stay happy, and I'll see you guys very soon.